Hey guys, it's me Stace. Today we are doing a no gadget needed project and we are making this really cute tree box. This is also known as a 2, 4, 6, 8 box. Very easy to put together. Alright, so the first thing you will need is a piece of cardstock for the box itself. This is measuring 8.5 by 5.5. Same color for the front greeting. This piece is 1.5 by 1.5. You will need 2 pieces of white. These both measure 1 3/4 by 3 1/4. And a small piece of white that measures 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. We're going to work with the brown piece first, or the piece for the box. And again, this measures 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to bring in our trimmer or whatever scoring tool you like. On the 5.5 inch side, we're going to score this at 2 inches. So 2 inches. And score that. Now we're going to open this up. And now we're on the longer side, the 8.5 inch side, and we're going to score this at 2, 4, 6, and 8. That's how I got its name. 2, let's get on down to 4, and 6, and then 8. And the nice thing is you can make 2 of these out of 1 sheet of cardstock. Alright, so we're done with that. We can set that aside. Now before I go ahead and crease, I'm going to cut on the side here. You'll see there's a 1/2 inch score mark right here. Then we have our 2 inch score mark on the bottom. I'm going to cut this bottom corner out. I just think it's easier to cut this out when it's not creased. Okay, just like that. I'm also going to taper the top a little bit as well, so it looks like that. Alright. I'm also going to cut on all these slice marks, or the score marks on the bottom on that 2 inch side, all the way up to the score mark. Now last one right here. Okay, now we can bring our bone folder and give everything a nice crease. And do these, I'm just going to fold them all down and then score them all at one shot. So there is our box. We're going to put some adhesive on this little flap. I'm using Barely Art glue. And you want to have the glue go to the edge, edge to edge, but a nice thin layer. Okay, then we're going to bring this over, just lining it up at the top and the score marks. Just kind of holding that with your fingers for a minute to let that glue set. And we're going to be doing some stamping as well. And the stamps that I'm using is one of Maymay's stamps. It is called Bushel and a Peck, a really cute stamp set. I absolutely love that scarecrow. We're going to be using the small pumpkin, the small hay barrow, and also the Hey You greeting. Alright, so we have our box. Alright, so now we have, this is the top, now we have all these flaps. Just take one flap, and how I do is I put one flap down. Just put some glue on it. You don't need a whole lot, just to kind of hold it down there. Put another flap on. Put some glue on it. Another flap down. Now this one is my final flap. I do want to put glue, again, all the way edge to edge. Just try to make sure your box stays square. I'm going to put my fingers on the inside and just give it a press. Alright, now the part that we have, you can see on the inside, the flap, that's going to be the back of our box. This is the front. And I actually want to fix this flap right there. You can see I had a gap there. Okay, let that sit. Alright, so now we have our papers, our white cardstock, and again, these both measure 1 3/4 by 3 1/4, and our piece here that's 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. And what I did is I just used an orange and a brown stamp, and I stamped the small pumpkin and the hay barrel. They're already done here, so basically just created our own pattern paper. And then for the greeting, I did the Hey You, and I did it in brown, and I also did an orange. I'm not sure which color I want to go with, so we'll see. I just take this and put this on the front. And you only need a front panel and a back panel for this. You don't really need the side panels. And you can make the box be as tall as you want. You could probably, you know, this is all even numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8. You could probably do 3, 6, 9, 12 maybe and make a wider box. You know, play around with it. All right, then we have this one. And I was on YouTube this morning deleting so many videos that were just outdated and old. I think I deleted probably close to 150 of them. And I'm now going on Pinterest because everything is pinned, like all of my Cricut videos, my old ones are all pinned to the Love That Bug website, which is of course not active anymore. I don't want to lose the pin, so now I'm just pinning them all to YouTube. Alright, so we have that one. Now we're going to take this and squish the sides in, and that creates our box, right? So for holes, I'm going to use my Big Bite, and I'm going to use it on the larger setting with a larger hole. If you don't have a Big Bite, any hole punch will work. You want to do 2, just like that. Okay, so we have that done. Now I want to put my piece of brown on the front as well. You want to have this go toward the bottom because it's going to bend. I'm making a mess with that glue. Alright, so now I got to decide, do I want the orange or do I want the black or the brown? I think I'm going to go with the orange. No, I'm going to go with the brown. Alright, I'm going to take some 2 foam squares, put on the back, give them a squish, just to lift this up a little bit, just like that. Alright, now to close the box, you can do string, but I thought, you know what, I have brown pipe cleaners. Why not, right? A little bit easier. Just go ahead and put one through there. And put one through there. I don't think I have, I don't have any orange pipe cleaners, otherwise I might want to intertwine them. Alright, so put the pipe cleaner in, give it a squish, kind of hold that back, and then just twist the front. Just maybe once or twice. Then you can bring it down. And the nice thing about this, not a whole lot of fiddling, because it has the wire in it. Just going to cut those off. And that there is how cute that box is. I mean, isn't that darling? I love that box. So easy. Like I said, you can easily customize it by going taller or wider. Any questions, guys, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.